Okay, so I am back and I'm doing a reveal of what is in my Hemlock and Oak box. I decided to add to my journal collection. Actually, it's not just for journaling. I'm really interested to see, because the journal that I got from Hemlock and Oak was like the daily, it's called the Daily Duo, and it gives you weeks and dailies. So they changed the paper from their regular paper to a very similar paper to the Hobonichi. But everybody has been talking about Hemlock and Oak and how they have wonderful paper, and although I do love that paper, I also heard reviews on their old paper, or the ones that are in their notebooks, and how they're great for mixed media. You can use them for sketching, and the other paper, which is similar to the Japanese Hobonichi paper, I love it and I love the crinkle of it, but I really wanted to see what I thought I was getting the old paper, like from the regular notebooks, but it wasn't. So I decided to shop their sale just before Christmas, and I got a couple of things. So I'm going to show you what I got. I'm going to take these out. The packaging is really lovely. They're a very sustainable company. They use recycling paper, and I just wanted to support a Canadian company. So I'm trying the Hobonichi and the Daily Duo out at the moment. I can show you another time all of them together, but I may be switching to Hemlock and Oak solely because they're a Canadian company for next year, for 2027. I know we've only just started 2026 and I'm already thinking about it. So I got some stickers and a little thank you card, but I'll show you the stickers that I got. So these are tiny little circles, but they have, see how they have a hole in the middle? Well, that is to pretty much circle, and I think you can see that. You can probably see it on here. See, it's to circle a day or a number, or so those I thought were very smart. And then I did get some tabs. Not sure if I need any more tabs, but I got some anyway because they were I forgot to get them the first time around. And let's have a look. Sustainable stationery. So I got a 2025 planner, and it was only because it was really it was really reduced because it was a 2025, and this is, I wanted to try the paper, so I can use this for one of my months that I'm doing my dailies in. But the color is also super pretty. So see how it's a 2025, and I just wanted to show you what it's like. So we have the overview, and then we have 2025 overview, 2026 overview, and then we have horizontal view, quarter one and quarter two, and I do like how they do the quarters like that, and then all the months. So I think this is the daily. Okay, so we have holidays, we have the quarterlies, we have 2025 overview, or 2025 overview, 2026 overview, and this was this is actually really, the paper is quite different to the one that I have. Then we have the weeks, and then oh, so it's all weeks. Okay, so this is weekly. It's not there, it's not a daily. And then at the back there's a lot of room for notes, which I like. And then they also give you 2 ribbons, which are slightly different color. So I'll be using this. I can just go over the dates, that's okay. If I want to even use it for next year. I do like the paper. It is super smooth and much thicker than the one that I got this year. So I got that, and then I treated myself to 2 notebooks. Because I didn't realize that they had plain notebooks. Now, this notebook, I think, was similar price to a, oh, is it a Faber? No, what's that one? Is it a Faber-Castell? No, not Faber-Castell. I'm trying to think. Anyway, so this one is plain, and I'm really looking forward to trying it out. The only thing that is different, well, no, it does lay pretty flat, and it's very bright paper, bright white paper, and it does lay flat. And it has, again, it has the 2 ribbons. So you could also journal in here as well, where you just put the date, and then that would be nice too. And I do like the size, it's not too big. And I treated myself because this one was also on sale. I'm trying to think what that book, the sketchbook is, that is a little bit more. It's similar price to the Leutrim. I like that. And so I got the same, basically, in plain. So we could do a little test to see how the paper is. I have a water brush here, so I could see what it is like. Let's have a look. And I have some new colors. So I have never used it before, so I don't know what it's going to be like. The other one that I got is like I said, very similar to the Hobonichi, and although you can work with watercolors over the top, it becomes really crinkly. I have a feeling this is also more for dry media. Maybe gouache would be good on top of this as well. We'll do a little typical bowl. Quick, simple. So I can tell it does bleed through a little bit, or it's soaking up the paper. There's not much substance to it, but I'm not sure how much you need, really. Yeah, so it does go through a little bit with watercolor. I have some acrylic ink here. Let's try that. Because acrylic ink really just sits on the top. I mean, it's not buckling at all, which is fantastic. There's no buckle to it. And let's see some dry media. I want to see what markers feel like on it as well, because I do use markers a lot. We'll see if they bleed through. Like, people raved about this paper, and I think this paper is the same as this paper. Maybe not. Maybe I should try the diary as well, just to see what it's like. Oh, so it definitely doesn't bleed through the marker. What else do I have that I could try? A brush pen, which is similar to a marker. Just do a page of bowls. This one's running out. I'm sure this is not going to bleed through. No. And I want to see how new colors are on top. Very smooth. And there's a lot of pages which I like as well. That's a big bonus. I can't remember how many pages there are, but there's a lot. More than a normal sketchbook, I would say. Okay, let's have a look. Just going to clean my water brush off. Still a little bit of blue in there. Not bad. I quite like it. And then just regular pen. This is the Muji pen. And we've got pencil. And I'm trying to find things that I would use, because I use a lot of different materials. Ballpoint pen. Oh, it's nice with ballpoint pen too, which I'm sure is great in the diary and the journal as well. I may do a test page on there quickly too. And then gouache, I do have a little bit of gouache that has dried up here. I could reactivate that. Just need to reactivate it so that it's quite opaque. So I feel like there are journalers and there are planners, and then there are visual journalers, and everybody uses their planners and journals a little bit different. So I like the fact that if I can use the paper for everything, that really will help me a lot, because, you know, if I can put in little experiments that I want to do with different mediums. This is water soluble, or it's supposed to be water soluble. It does say water soluble. water soluble. I think. Do I have anything else? I have ink, crayon, just regular crayon. These are nice. These are the Caran d'Ache Fluo. They're big and chunky. I got them in England when I was over there last. I have a pink one and an orange one, and now Piper is eating the paper. Piper, don't eat the paper. Piper! What else? What else do I have? I think that's probably it for things that I would use. I mean, I have this brush pen too, but I think this will be very similar. I just want to make sure that things don't bleed through. And right now, the only thing that has bled through is the watercolor. Nothing on this page and nothing else really. It's just the watercolor. So maybe if I want to paint in it, gouache is the way, or I have to prep a page. So let me I just want to see if it does feel slightly different, but I don't think it does. I think it's the same. I think it's the same paper. Yeah, that's the same paper, so I don't really need to try that. Although this is gridded and this one is not. So whether I use this for daily drawings or just like a project that I want to complete, or, you know, planning a project, now I have enough journals. And I did not purchase them this year, so they are still in within last year's purchase. So thanks for watching. Sorry for the mess, but yeah, opening and unboxing the Hemlock and Oaks. I really do love their products. Bye everybody, until next time.